Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk about this whole hair shedding issue. So I think what really needs to be done is just education on this topic, and so I feel like that is where I can totally help you guys out to understand the difference between hair shedding, excessive hair shedding, and hair loss, because they are three different things. And I just want to make sure that you know that these products are actually what's best for your hair. All right, so the first thing is hair shedding. Hair shedding is exactly what it says it is. Your hair is shedding, it is falling out. But hair shedding is actually normal. So it's normal for a healthy head of hair and scalp to lose about 50 to 100 hairs a day. That's totally normal. We want this process to happen. We want our hair to grow and we want our hair to fall out because it's normal for your hair to fall out and then for new hairs to replace it. If your hair is not shedding, then that's probably why it's not growing. So we want our hair to shed so that it can grow. And if it's not shedding, then we need to look into factors as to why it's not shedding. So excessive hair shedding is when you are losing 100 plus hairs. And normally there are factors and reasons as to why your hair is shedding excessively. So one of them is going to be when you lose weight. If you're losing 20 or more pounds, that's a big change for your body. So it's trying to adjust to that. So losing weight. If you give birth, your hormones are getting all out of whack. You are making this baby and then you have the baby and your body's like, whoa, okay, all these hormones are all changing. Hormones are going to cause excessive hair loss. That's why you see a lot of moms that have that postpartum hair loss. You see that they have these huge cul-de-sacs in these areas because their hair has fallen out from giving birth to a baby. All right, and then in addition to postpartum hair loss is excessive stress. So if we think about it, when we are really stressed, we really don't take care of our bodies very well. We don't drink a lot of water, we don't eat healthy food, we're not doing all the things that we need in order to produce healthy, growing hair. So you will also see excessive hair loss with excessive stress. And also when you're putting excessive stress on your body, like you had an operation or something, you had surgery, you also are recovering from an illness. All of these times, again, are when you are not properly nourishing your body and your body is reaching out and saying I needed all these things, and you'll see it with excessive hair loss. And like I was saying again already with the hormones in postpartum, if you are changing your hormones up, if you were on birth control then maybe you came off or whatever, that is going to affect your hair and you will see that excessive hair loss. So then I guess that brings me to the third point, which is actual hair loss. Hair loss is when your hair is actually just stops growing. It says, you know what, I think I might be done. So this is where your hair sheds at a normal rate, but there isn't a hair growing to replace those hairs that shed earlier. So there's no replacement. Factors for this actual hair loss is hereditary hair loss, that's a thing. Also, if your immune system is having an overreaction to something, that is going to cause hair loss. If you are using medical drugs and treatment, that also causes hair loss. And then lastly, the biggest thing I feel is harsh products. When we are using other non-Monat products, those are going to be, they have waxes, silicones, petroleum byproducts, and those are all anchoring your hair into your scalp and not allowing for that natural shedding process. So you aren't allowing the natural hair cycle to continue where you will have new growth in that area. So why you should use Monat over other products is those are all on our no list. There's no silicones, no waxes, no petroleum byproducts. This is a very clean line, and what this shampoo does is it is taking away the waxes that were coating your hair. So it's leaving your hair essentially naked, which is amazing because that is going to allow for that natural hair shedding and the growth process. And then also one of our staple products that is like the holy grail, it's like the golden oil, the like whatever you want to call it, is this oil. It's a Rejuvenique oil, and it is made of 13 plus essential oils, which if you know me, I'm all about oils. Rejuvenique oil actually reattaches your hair to the blood supply that creates a healthy environment for your hair to grow, which in turn you will have a healthy scalp. So if you have like an oily scalp and you need to rebalance the pH in there, this is the oil that you want to use. You can use it as like a hair treatment before you wash your hair, or if you have a dry scalp, you can also use this oil, and it will help bring those natural oils back into your scalp that you maybe like washed away or started to diminish because you were washing your hair so frequently. So when you start to use Monat products, sometimes people do see a little bit more shedding because it is cleaning out that hair follicle that was all gunked up with the waxes, silicones, petroleum byproducts that was anchoring your hair into your scalp. The shampoo and conditioner is going to cleanse all of that out, get it real nice and clean, and allow more hairs to grow from that one follicle. So if you initially do see a little bit more shedding, that is totally normal, because shedding is normal, and if your hair hasn't been shedding, then that's probably why your hair hasn't been growing, like I had said before. This oil is literally amazing. I call it my hair growth oil. It totally helped me, along with one other of our products, regrow my hair after I had Connor. I had really bad postpartum hair loss, and now my hair has become much fuller, thicker. It has gone past the level of it stopped growing at this point, and now it's gone so much longer. So if there is any item that you need, must have, it is this oil. And now that you have the education on hair shedding, excessive hair shedding, and hair loss, now I feel like you're able to make a better decision on the products that you're using and why Monat is the best company for you to use.